simply because one has to keep in shape. If we read the New York Times or a paper or an article in the over morning in the breakfast, is because we have to be sociable, inflicting demands that oppresses us every minute of our waking life and eventually invade our sleep. That was a lot, but it's true. The reason is that we do not always get on this kick. Who we are has become drowned in power, and it's a result of all of these distractions. Family gatherings important? Self wrong. It becomes a chore. We have to make it look like nobody lives here. Okay? The point is that we've made just the simplest thing like a family get such an event that it becomes in itself, it's just the spirituality. So how do you deal with times we are not rested because we are spending too much time in exhausting relaxation duties instead of spending time resting in the presence of God? Self-discipline. That you do in people, because it leads to all kinds of, it's like a city that is broken down without walls. That means it's quite open for an enemy to come in and invade. And who is the enemy that we have to watch out for? Who is an enemy that we have that walks about like a roaring lion, seeking to take us out at any time? We know we have an adversary us up, the accumulated pursuits for everything else. God, number one. Family, second. Ministry or career, third. And hobbies. I faced a struggle this week with prioritizing and time management. Spending time with friends, not have had your spiritual self. How many people have had to take a vacation from their vacation? So how is that a vacation restful? Right? I have had to do that many times. We go and we enjoy ourselves so much, you come back and you're exhausted. And you have to take time off. The other thing is get plenty. It's a form of torture on us. If you do a sleep study, is wasters. So remember a while back when I wholeheartedly believe that is probably something that we could all live without. Because if you're not telling yourself a vision from God, it broadcasts in a frequency that'll put you on a couch and just become hypnotized and become a screen irradiated zombie by just ingesting entertainment and media. But first, playing games or an endless loop of funny videos, it can become such a time waster. I talked about last week that there's so much, Elon Musk said there was so much opportunity for learning today that anybody can go on YouTube or any form of free education and make discipline and balance to be able to get outside, connect with nature. I want to get outside, connect with nature. I want to therapy. We live can be very therapeutic. I'm not going to get into the science of it, but there is. Rivers, lakes, mountains. There is something about you read the Bible and you see men of God that got away. You read the Bible and you see men of God that got away. And then you can get quiet and you can have a host of benefits, including improved attention, lower stress, better mood, reduced risk of psychiatric disorders, and even upticks in empathy and cooperation. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can act as a balm for our busy brains. Talk about unplugged neighborhoods with more green space showed better attentional functioning than those assigned to units with less access to natural environments. Nature connectedness is all better health, particularly lower depression, wrong things, right? We're spending too much time on things that it's been proven. Smartphones, TVs, movies increase anxiety, increase blood pressure, while the natural things created by God do the exact opposite. Okay, we're in this physical world that we're living in. And that's just the first thorn. The first thorn, it cares, busyness, distractions, debt. What kind of debt? Credit card debt. We live in a society that's constantly bombarding us to buy. How television popping up on your phone that just making you constantly be in a state of wanting to purchase. And so he's going to bless you. I'm living proof of that. We're living proof of that. So good stewardship starts, number one, with trusting God. It's a sad story. I was in the military and I knew this a shipmate of mine, and can do these things, have bad credit, and immediately get bankruptcy and still getting another credit because it puts you on Dave Ramsey. Is under control. So, of self-gratification, because it kind of goes along with the number one. There's billions of dollars that are spent in taking care of yourself, which is not a bad thing, okay? But all of these things are what? Thorns. Thorns going to happen. What happens? Physical health. We're going to get up and do 50 jumping jacks just to get our body back. If you ever, some seminars, they do that. I won't name the name. But the Bible has some things to say about physical fitness. 1 Timothy 4:8, physical training has some value. Has some value. If I read the rest, but godliness profiteth more. The thing is that it does have value. All right? We should take care of ourselves because I believe God expects us to. Exercise has numerous benefits for both fit, prevent, and manage. Did you know that walking in place for 20 minutes equals a mile place while watching a 2-hour show? Just by watching a show, you have to have self-discipline to put yourself in that state in order to do it. Okay? It'll give you energy. How many people are tired all the time? I hear people say, I'm just so tired. Never really put that to the test. Get up and start moving around off of chips or whatever and feel tired. But if you get yourself moving and you start just the opportunities that you're of taking the moving sidewalk, Atlanta airport, I'll walk, not take them. I know, that's crazy. Why would anybody want to do that? There's a perfect how much we sit. We sit in our cars on our way to jobs in the world. One on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier and the other one behind a desk. Sitting behind a desk, it's considered a very standing desks. Stand up and work, and it actually works. Know what you eat, right? It's not just about eating healthy. It's about knowing what you eat. I'm not going to get on the fast food kick. I'm not going to say stop eating sugar. Refined. Older, youth hides a multitude of sins. But as you get older, these sins start showing up. All how you treated yourself earlier time will make you pay. Okay. Good routines for rest. Breathe. Stress anxiety for you. And to get stronger, you have to get weaker. A numerous asked him out. And he says, some that believe that Jesus wasn't talking about strength of because of the strength of the demon. Belief, you have to fast. And when you fast, I have fasted more this year than I have ever fasted. All you've got left is move in this situation. And that is probably the paradox to name. You're dismissed.